in the Kentucky Derby.
Menifee, who was second in the Kentucky Derby in 1999, was brought by the Korea Racing Authority in 2006. The KRA started importing stallions from and abroad in its effort to enhance the quality of local breeding industry. As part of this process, the KRA invested $3 million in bringing Menifee to Korea. The result was sensational. So Menifee was second in the Kentucky Derby after Charismatic in 1999, and this suggests such a great racehorse he is. And when he was coming to Korea, I'm pretty sure there had been like a great expectation about this great racehorse. How was it?
2006년에 도입했습니다.
We bought Menifee in 2006. That means he was brought here when he was around 10 years old. His first crops only numbered about 50 or so he wasn't as popular as he's gone on to be here in Korea. When we went to buy him, though, his first crops had started to run well and they'd been consistently producing good results. So that's something that made us decide to bring him here. And of course, as a racehorse, Menifee ran second in the Kentucky Derby and in the Preakness Stakes. Such excellent performance on the track helped us in our decision to bring him. Also, his dam, Ann Campbell, had been noted as America's best dam of the year, so we were very confident his progeny would be good. The most important factor to consider was distance capacity. Menifee carries a gene for sprint distances, but he himself managed to win a Group 1 over 1,800 metres, as well as those second-place finishes in the Derby and the Preakness. That made us think that he'd be the kind who's capable of producing horses who can run well at both sprint and stayer distances.
Menifee not only lived up to all hopes and expectations, but exceeded them, producing the best of best racehorses in Korea. His first Korean crop made their debut in 2010, and within 3 years he would become the country's leading sire, a title he would hold for 6 consecutive years. It was not until 2018 that Menifee would pass on to the leading sire crown, at least temporarily, to Acton Park, whose 999 recorded remarkable success last year. So some might actually say that Menifee is Korea's Sunday Silence. I mean, there is so much success he's brought to here at South Korea. Would you like to hear more about the success story about Menifee?
한국 경마 시스템에 잘 맞는 말입니다.
Menifee fits well with the Korean racing system. He carries excellent bloodlines and he had a precocious character as well, and his progeny have carried that on. They've been very successful in the early part of their racing careers, over both sprint and middle distances. But they're not just all about speed, and some grew into becoming great stayers. And again, that made us believe he's the perfect fit for Korea. And Korean owners tend to favour big, tall horses. Menifee tends to produce horses who are wide-shouldered and physically impressive. They're big and strong, and so for that reason Menifee quickly became popular with owners here. Then, of course, there were his progeny's race results. 78% of them became winners, and it was especially in his 4th year after debuting. That win percentage went as high as 89%, so that ratio really justifies his fame. At one point, there was a belief that Menifee's progeny just wins, so the owners and farms started having high demand for his coverage. In some instances, there were reports that some of Menifee's foals had been bought even before they were born, with ridiculously expensive prices by Korean standards, up to 100 million won in some cases. Basically, owning a Menifee was seen as a passport to great success in Korea.
Menifee's progeny have produced so many headlines in recent Korean racing history. His 경부대로 won both the President's Cup and Grand Prix Stakes in 2014. Speedy Fast, the filly who won both Korean Oaks and the Derby, and of course Powerblade, who is the first and only winner of the Korean Triple Crown. This year we've got, among others, new legend, the possible top contender for 2019 대통령배, and of course Deep Mind, who won the Korean Oaks. And even this year, he is in line to reclaim the leading sire title. But tragically, Menifee passed away shortly after my visit to Jeju. His legacy will continue history and his achievements will be remembered by racing fans forever.